Hi. About a week ago, some of my apps started crashing. And I use an Android phone, so this has happened to me before that I've had app crashing issues, but it usually resolves itself. This time it started with MyFitnessPal app. With MyFitnessPal specifically, I've also have had similar issues when their servers were down. And even though it was a little bit different this time, sometimes you just gotta have some patience. So I let it be. Cut to 2 days later, I'm still having the same issues, and now things have started going wrong with multiple apps. MyFitnessPal and Gmail being the most prominent ones of those. When something like this happens to two very dissimilar apps like MyFitnessPal and Gmail, you have got to start wondering what is going on. As I've experienced failures like this before, I have a set of steps that I usually take before trying to seek help. The first step that I take is I restart my device. No matter what technology you are working with, this is a known first response to any issue. You ask a software engineer how to fix something, the first thing he will ask you is, did you turn off and turn on the device? And did that fix the issue? You check any troubleshooting manual. Chances are this is the first step of troubleshooting provided there. So first thing, restart your device. It might just fix the issue. If restarting the device does not fix the issue, sometimes you might have an update available which has not been installed. If you're using an Android device, like I own an Android device, then go to System Updates in Advanced Settings and see if there's an update available. If there is an update available, now is the time to do it. If those two steps did not fix your issue, the issue will usually lie with the app itself. In which case, the first troubleshooting step would be go to app settings or app info and force stop the app. You can get to app settings or app info directly by long pressing on the app and then selecting app info option. Or you can always go through the apps and notifications in settings where you might have to search for your app. Your aim is to get to this page shown on my right and press the force stop button. That will pop up a message saying if you force stop the app, it might start misbehaving. Well, it's already misbehaving, which is why it is getting grounded. Now, after force stopping, you might need to restart the device. Restarting the device is a good idea right now. If even after restarting the device, the issue does not get fixed, it's time for the big guns. By this point, I am usually able to resolve most of my issues on my Android phone. By the way, I'm only talking about an Android phone because I own one. And well, this issue became pretty public and got a lot of traction. But since in this case, I was not able to get my issue resolved till this point, now is when I start looking for any known issues with Android or specific apps that I am not able to work with anymore. I would do a Google search for the issues that I'm facing and then look for solutions. So in this case, a Google search like random apps crashing Android gave me good enough results and also the solution. If you've not been able to fix the issue till date and you stumbled upon my video looking for the fix, I am glad I am able to help you. The issue was fixed by manually updating Google Chrome and Android system Webview via the Google Play Store. Some people also solved it by clearing the cache and data for the Android system Webview app in the app info page that we talked about earlier. I would recommend the first option. But let's go back for a second. See what really happened. What is this app that makes two random apps, MyFitnessPal and Gmail, fail at the same time? Not just these apps. People started complaining about Instagram and other social media apps that they were not able to access anymore. Alarms stopped going off. Even some of the primary functions of the phone, like using telephone or texts or voicemails, were affected. People's phones started going crazy. And a lot of this anger was shown on the app reviews and ratings of Android system Webview on the Google Play Store. A lot of people gave this app 1-star reviews in just the 2 to 3 days between March 22 and March 25. Which begs the question, what is Android system Webview? How come a buggy update to Android system Webview affected so many apps at the same time? Android system Webview is a system component for Android that lets your phone display content from the web directly inside an app that isn't a browser. Okay, too much info. Have you ever opened a link through any of your favorite apps? Say Instagram. If you did you notice that it opens a web page, but it doesn't really leave the Instagram app? And that works for all types of links that need a browser to load, be it YouTube links or web page links from anyone's bios in Instagram, right? That functionality is offered by Webview for developers creating all of these apps for use on Android. Webview offers them browser functionality to add to their apps. By including this, they can effectively insert a browser in their apps so that you can interact with web apps or web pages or web-based apps. And this is not just for Instagram. A lot of the apps that you find in Google Play Store need to show you something from the internet. Pretty much all of the Google services are web-based. All of your social media is hosted on a web server. Even the games that you play, they are web-based and need some component that acts as a web browser to work properly. That is what Android System WebView is useful for. And possibly that also clears why a lot of people are angry with the buggy update of Android System WebView. WebView, when it started, used to be a part of core Android operating system, capable of being updated only when you are updating your Android version. Then, starting around Android 5 Lollipop, Google decided they're going to separate out Android System WebView as an app which can be updated through the Google Play Store. But then around Android 7 Nougat, they decided that WebView is going to be a part of Google Chrome. So now you will have to update Google Chrome to update Android System WebView. And then starting around Android 10, they moved it back to its separate app, Android System WebView, where it still remains. So for people still on Android 7, 8 or 9, they would need to update Google Chrome. And even though you and I might not need to do that because we have Android 10 or greater, there are still a lot of Android phones out there which use 7, 8 or 9 Android versions. Personally, I've even disabled Chrome because I'd rather experiment with other web browsers, which could be a topic for an upcoming video. But until then, thank you for watching. Hope you got something new to learn today, and see you in the next one.